Good morning and welcome to my Sunday. I'm in Lancaster. If you haven't watched the last few vlogs, I've basically been having a holiday in Lancaster with my boyfriend, which is involving playing lots of Irish music. I haven't been filming those bits. But also we went and dropped my daughter at uni yesterday, so she has now started university. Is officially standing on her own 2 feet and has left home. I haven't heard from her yet today, but I think she had a reasonable first night, so that's wonderful. It's all been brilliant. Anyway, I'm the only one up, but I'm sure everyone's going to get up in the next 15 minutes because we've got to get out of here by 11 and it's now 9:45. I actually got up a while ago and I thought, oh damn, I forgot to get milk from Tesco's yesterday when I went out to get our feast for dinner. And I thought, I really want a coffee with milk. So I thought, right, I'll just pop out. There's bound to be a corner shop somewhere. Flipping like 40 minutes later, I've just got back and I got so impatient. I've actually bought myself a Greg's coffee, but I did eventually also manage to get a pint of milk. I'm going to spend some time now sorting out my footage from yesterday, getting it on my laptop, clearing the cameras off for today's filming. Today, we're going to Newcastle because my boyfriend runs his own business and he's got a site visit up in Newcastle, but he had some flexibility about when he could go. So he's actually scheduled it in for today, which is Sunday, because it's just so much easier to go from Lancaster down to South Wales. So we're going to go all the way up to Newcastle and then back down again. And then he said, but you know what, it's too far to drive all the way back in one day. We'll stay over somewhere. And then our friend Natalie invited us to stay with her, which is about halfway down, I think, between Newcastle and South Wales. So later on this evening we'll be back there, so that'll be fun. I think she's arranging some more tunes gatherings with her local musician friends, so it's going to be a real great musician adventure and we should see some interesting things along the way. It's 10:30 now. I'm going to have to drag myself away from my editing, you know. I've been really enjoying it. I love editing. I haven't edited for a couple of days, you see, because I've managed to stockpile them all and get them all set up so I could have a couple of days off and just enjoy my holiday. But anyway, I had a sneaky half an hour. People are still surfacing. IB's been up. He came and put the kettle on, said he would make coffee for everybody, and then he disappeared. I think he might be having a shower, actually. I haven't seen Natalie yet today. I think she's just getting on with her own thing upstairs. I think I'd better make everybody coffee. I'm going to have a decaf. Hang on. Ah, we have a light. I managed to schnaffle these from the hotel room that we stayed in. So I've got 2 coffee bags that are normal and 1 decaf. So I'll have the decaf one because I've just had a full coffee from Greg's. I don't know if Natalie wants coffee or not, and I don't want to go barging around. I suppose I could go and call outside her door, couldn't I? I'll go and see if she wants one. In the meantime, let's pop that back on. Yes, she would like a coffee and she is up and about. She said she'll come down for it. And look, IB's going to have the Monkey World one. It smells absolutely beautiful, actually. I was a bit dubious about whether they'd be very nice, but they smell very, very good. I expect Natalie and IB will have theirs black and I'll have a splash of milk in mine. While those are brewing in the mugs, I'm going to get all my stuff tidied up and put away, ready to leave, because we're going in half an hour. Oh, by the way, we're going to have breakfast out in a little cafe or something. Holiday. I haven't heard from Izzy yet. I expect she's still sleeping. I did hear from her last night. Izzy doesn't drink alcohol yet. Yet. I don't know if she ever will. She says she never will. She just doesn't see the point in it, and it's expensive and it's bad for you. So these are very rational reasons for not drinking, and I'm not ever going to try and persuade her to have it because I think it causes more problems than not, generally, on the whole. But she, like everybody, has gone out on the lash, basically, apart from her other friend who's come from her college here, not here, down in South Wales. They've instrumented it so that they're literally, their rooms are opposite each other in the campus. So they've got each other at least. Hopefully they'll find some more non-drinking friends that they can do stuff with. I was chatting to a friend of mine whose son doesn't drink. Well, I think she's got a couple that don't drink, and he went to uni, he's in his 3rd year now. She said he's absolutely fine socially because he just found other people that didn't drink, and in fact he takes part in organising events for them so they get together and they'll do stuff in the nights together. They'll go out and watch a midnight showing at the movies and things like that, and a lot of like structured events and activities as well as everything else. But it's absolutely fine. I think out of all the thousands of students there, they must be able to find something, and if not, orchestrate something. I mean, she might decide to start drinking, I don't know. But it's so funny, isn't it? Like, it's so bad for you to be absolutely binge drinking every night and basically hemorrhaging your bank account to do so, and then being hungover for a lot of your student life. But this is normal here in the UK. This is what is normal, and if you don't do it, it can be harder to fit in socially. So there we are. Anyway, I think she'll be all right. She's a very determined character. She won't be peer pressured. She won't do stuff just to fit in. She'll stand her ground, which is good, I think. Anyway, right, I'll let you know how she got on later when I hear from her. Oh, and a little add-on, I had an American commenter asking what age are people allowed to drink alcohol in the UK? Well, here it's 18. Do you think that's too young? What do you think? I'd love to know in the comments. Actually, you are allowed to drink younger than that, but no, there are different rules according to whether you're having it with a meal or if you're drinking at home. I think it's much younger if you drink at home with your family. I don't even really exactly know because it's just never come up for our family. So, but yeah, I mean, Google it by all means. But yeah, the 18-year-olds are just, they're on the lash. Like, they're turning up with bottles of vodka clinking in their bags, you know, as they're coming to halls. Oh my goodness. We're all packed up and ready to go now. IB's gone to get the car. This has been a very nice little flat to stay in, but it's come with one great big disclaimer. It comes with earplugs provided, not even joking. Seriously, it does. So it's above a pub, which does live music, and there were 2 bands last night. Oh my gosh. The volume hurt my ears while I was sitting on the loo weeing from a floor above. So that might give you an indicator of how loud that is, but they're absolutely upfront about it apparently when you book. It's like you have to not mind it. But for us that was fine because we were out playing music until I think we left the pub at 12:30, something like that, and we went to bed at 2. So for us, by the time we went to bed, it was absolutely fine. But it's not suitable for everybody because of that. I don't know how often they do these live events. It was ear splitting, but all 3 of us are musicians and we're just used to that kind of thing. Like, we put ourselves in the shoes of the musicians all the time, you know, when that kind of thing happens. There were rock bands, you know. But anyway, it was nice music. It was just loud even up here, you know. Wouldn't have been able to sleep through it, I don't think. And if you're trying to put children to bed, it could be a bit of an issue. Anyway, we need to leave. IB is going to bring his car around and there's a little pull-in around the side here. So we're going to head down in a minute and just be ready for him with the bags.
Sorry, Murphy, I had to go all the way around town.
So complaining about the one-way system.
Why don't we see if we can park? Because it's Sunday, isn't it?
I've got Natalie in the front.
So
Yeah, it's Sunday. We're looking for somewhere to park the car and then have breakfast together before we part our ways.
There were some slots.
Look, what's this?
Good grief, we have actually found one. I can't believe it, and it doesn't appear to be a paid one either. It's mercifully mild, and we're just having a little wander up the street here just to see if we can find a nice little independent cafe. Yes, well, we're very scholarly people, so we should go in the Crafty Scholar. Oh, it's big. I was not expecting it to be a massive pub. It's completely empty at this time of the morning. Perhaps they're just opened, but yes, they are open for breakfast, so we're gonna just have it here. Why not? Natalie's remarking the prices are very reasonable in here, aren't you? Oh, you're being in the vlog today. We haven't seen you for a while. Last time we saw you was Ballyvaughan.
Swimming in the sea.
Swimming in the sea, yeah. No, not today. We're not near the sea.
Maybe tomorrow, a reservoir tomorrow, maybe.
Oh my goodness, you're brave.
Are you coming?
No. I'm going to go for the traditional veggie breakfast because it looks a bit smaller than the full veggie breakfast, and I can never eat loads in the morning. I've gone for a cup of tea. I would have had decaf coffee, but they didn't know it, so I'm going for a full cafe.
If it was no, honestly, it's absolutely fine. I don't have bean fear at all.
IB's accidentally forgotten to ask for no beans, and Natalie's just fine.
It's very cool.
Well,
I'm just not keen on it.
With it.
It's actually a very good meal. It was surprisingly good. We didn't realise it was going to be a great big pub. We were aiming for a little independent little cafe, but that was bigger on the inside than we expected. It's raining. Ugh. Anyway, we got to head off now, aren't we? We're going to part ways with Natalie. She's going to go play more tunes, aren't you, Natalie? I'm going to get the old flute out.
Yeah, a few little tunes before I head home.
Yeah, you can see Natalie playing her flute very beautifully in my Ballyvaughan videos.
Oh, yeah.
Well, one of them anyway. I'll link that in the description for you if you like. You can see her in action. Yeah, so you're going to do a bit of that, and then you're going to head home, and then we're going to catch up with you later, aren't we?
Yes. Yeah, come and stay.
Just get out of the rain. We're dropping Natalie here, actually, not at her car. You can see the instrument cases in the window there, session in full swing already. It's 1 PM, it's raining. We've just pulled up in a petrol station actually. IB is just picking up a couple of drinks for the journey. We're back to listening to recordings that I've made in the rehearsal the other day for this thing we got coming up at the end of this week. We have got to get familiar with this repertoire. I tell you what, just being familiar with the repertoire, it's like 99% of the work that needs doing, to be honest. So I'm going to play it on the way up. we're going to play it on the way back, and we're going to play it going home tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be advanced by that point, forward from where we are right now. So it's funny, I'm listening to a recording that I did at the rehearsal, and the guy's phone went off, and it was going on for ages and ages, and in the end I picked it up. I was trying to switch it off and it just wouldn't respond. I don't know why, it just kept ringing, so I went and put it in the ladies' loo, and a little titter went around the group, you know. Oh, here he comes. Right, so we shall get back to that then. Oh, and I'm waiting for Izzy to call me back as well, because I've texted her, tried to ring her, and she said she'll ring me when she gets in, so she's out somewhere.
Lovely straight road. I think the Romans.
Yeah, I think it was at the Romans. There's that phone going off again in the recording. Lovely landscape. We're just coming to a services. I'm just looking for somewhere to pull over and have a pee, actually. And we did try one truck stop, but there was somebody stopped having a cigarette there, and I thought I can't manage it without him potentially seeing something. It looks pretty closed, doesn't it? Oh, well, I'll have a look. It says toilet, so I'm going to give it a go. Success. Yes, I went in that thing that said toilet, so I was thinking, oh, gender neutral again. How lovely. Urinals and cubicles. IB said if there were urinals in there, it was the men's. But anyway, I was the only person in there. Oh, traffic. Oh, anyway, look at this lovely, lovely landscape. Mountains and hills. My daughter's rowing back. She was having a little walk to explore the campus just on her own, I think. Did she say she was on her own? Yeah, just having a little walk around and taking it all in. I asked her, did she have a good night? She did. She slept well. She's cooked herself her first meal. Now, somebody said in the comments about needing particular pans for induction hobs. Yeah, that. She's got to get herself new pans that actually work, but she was able to borrow one that was like there to be used. In the meantime, but IB's, you want to buy her pans because they'd be great for camping because they will tuck inside each other and you use a clip-on handle for them. So that's okay. She's just gonna have to get herself some, but it's fine. She didn't get woken up with the door banging all night by people coming in drunk. It was fine, and they're all of them going into the local town today. Everybody from her campus block. There are 8 in each block, and they're all getting on fine, and they're all going together on the bus. So lovely. Yeah, good to hear. Right, we shall proceed. We shall put our music back on and keep familiarising ourselves with it, ready for next weekend. It's just gone 3 o'clock, we're still driving through the rain. Got about 5 minutes or something till we get there, is it?
It says 14, I think.
14 minutes. We're listening to the Bow Brothers. This is on IB's playlist. Worth looking up. Yeah. Look at this car up ahead. Oh, it doesn't want to focus because... Oh, there we are. Look at that. Wow. I wonder what year that's from. Anybody know? Let me know in the comments what you know about this car. We're having a little break from the playlist now. We've been boggling our eardrums for 2 hours. Embarrassingly, I need to pee again. IB's obliging me.
I'm gonna go over here.
3:15 now. Toilet mission a success. Nice clean loo in that one. IB's going to drop me at a beach. What's the beach called?
Tynemouth.
Tynemouth. Is that how you pronounce it, or is it Tynemouth or something like that?
Well, that was Tynemouth.
You don't say Weymouth, do you?
Yes,
or
I
Bournemouth. Do you?
Yes, I do.
You call Weymouth Weymouth?
Weymouth, yes.
No, you don't. You make that up. Being awkward, being contrary. Anyway, I'm going to take my GoPro only because it just doesn't look like it's going to stop raining, to be honest. We've got a tunnel coming up, the Tyne Tunnel, half a mile ahead. I've never been through the Tyne Tunnel. I've never been to Newcastle.
There's some toll. I'm wondering if it's an auto toll. We're going to have to pay.
Yeah, we've got a toll of some description coming up. Cars are 220. I've already forgotten how much it was. Oh, it's going downhill, look. 220, yeah, I'll have a rummage now.
The river, so
oh, it's spooky. This feels like a really long tunnel. I've been not filming for quite a bit. Is that light coming? Yes, it looks like it, doesn't it? Here we are. I'm sure you don't need your 220 in cash. I bet you could just blip your card or your Apple Pay or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have it. So that's going back because it's got to pay online, and we got by midnight tomorrow. That's what it says, pay online by midnight tomorrow. Unpaid toll charge, £100. Oh, yikes. Oh, welcome to North Tyneside. We're just coming to the seafront now. IB's going to drop me off, basically, and then he is going to go and do his site visit and then come back and get me, basically. So it means I get to have a bit of fresh air, a little bit of an explore and a bit of exercise.
Well, I'm out on foot and look, is that supposed to be a swimming pool? Yeah, it is. It's supposed to, but I can see a thing down there. Go and have a little closer look at that. It's actually not raining at the moment. I've got an umbrella in my bag, but yeah, I'm going to make the most of the no rain because I thought I was just going to be getting wet the whole time. Let's go down here and have a little look at that swimming pool. I mean, I don't know if that swimming pool is a relic of a previous swimming pool that's not in use anymore. I don't know. I'm very interested to see. According to the sign, that does holiday surf lessons. Oh, no doggies allowed. Look. We're almost to the 30th of September. Loads of wetsuits hanging up here. It's part of that surf school thingy. I think I need to tuck my trousers in my socks or they're going to get filled up with sand in the turnips. I need to hem these. They're too long, really. I've been terribly, terribly lazy and not done it. I think they must have run out of railings to hang these out on because look, there's one lowly wetsuit here as well. So here's a picture of this pool. I mean, it doesn't look like that now, does it? Tynemouth Outdoor Pool. Do you think this is how it used to look? I'm trying to look at the outfits to see if they look dated. Those, are they Bermuda shorts, like from the, is it 80s or 90s when we had Bermuda shorts? I'm trying to look for something that would date the image. Cars, maybe. Can't really see the style of the cars. Or is that just completely computer generated? And it kind of does look, yeah, it does look like a phony image. It's not a photograph, is it? I mean, presumably the sea just comes in and fills it up. So maybe it's a tidal one. Maybe it is filled with water every day and then when the tide goes out. But normally when they have ones like that, it keeps the water in and then just refreshes it with the tide, doesn't it? Maybe it wasn't ever a swimming. Maybe it's not a pool. Maybe there's a picture of a pool. Does anybody know what this is? Was it a pool? Is it a pool? Is it still in use? It's a bit tatty though. I mean, we've got exposed reinforcing steel, which is all rusted and everything, and crumbling walkways. Look at the discoloration from the metal where it's been leaching out. And why are there jaggy looking rocks in the water? Because you wouldn't want that in the bottom of your swimming pool, would you? You might bash your feet on them and it would be a bit painful. Ugh, it's all stagnant and yuck. No, it's definitely not in use. Ugh. Sand's all kind of soft and fluffy almost. We're going for that very attractive look. Trousers tucked in socks. Again, you can see where the rain has been landing on the sand, leaving little indentations. I'm going to go right down to where the sea is and walk along there. That's one of my favourite places to walk, actually. Although it can sometimes be a bit hard work. Depends on the sand, really. But yeah, I like it and I love the feel of the sea breeze, and it's deliciously mild today, actually. Really lovely, mild breeze. It's just perfect temperature, actually. Not at all cold. I might get a bit hot and need to take my great big waterproof coat off actually at some point. Cool, quite big waves actually. We've got a few people, a few brave souls out there in the sea. Natalie will be watching this and saying, that's nothing, mate. It's a lovely mild day today. Oh, it's lovely to stretch my legs actually. Been in the car for over 2 hours, apart from the odd wee stop. So it's good to get out and get moving actually. Ah, I love the sea. There's waves. I mean, they're not huge, but they're bigger than a normal day for me. Loads of seagulls dotting the beach, just kind of, well, not doing much really, preening themselves, just kind of hanging out. They're the young ones, the young fledgling ones, aren't they? Still got some baby feathers, a bit speckledy looking. Lots of people out of all ages. Well, maybe not babies and toddlers, but you know, young and old are out surfing today. I've seen a few on paddleboards actually, trying to surf on paddleboards. Well, one actually, he went straight over though into the surf. I don't know if it was his first try or what, but I don't think I'd last 2 seconds standing upright on a board with waves. I presume these guys are affiliated with that school thingy because there's so many youngsters, you know. Lovely clear water, isn't it? Beautiful. There's that ripply sand, like, you know, I was in a vlog not so long ago. I was outside a church, St Mary's Priory in Abergavenny, and I found some fossilised paving, you know, it was like fossilised beach paving. I decided to walk to the end there. You can see where I've come from. I'll turn the camera around all the way over there. I don't know what the time is. IB said we'll meet again in an hour, exactly where he dropped me off. Oh, we've got to traverse the thing. This footwear, my Carrymore ladies mid-mount walking boots, available at Amazon and other stores. Sports Direct do them actually. Yeah, they're fairly waterproof for most of their life anyway. Eventually they do tend to go. after a long time. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to carry on. Oh, the coat has become an encumbrance. I should just count my lucky stars. I'm not getting soaking wet and having to wrestle an umbrella. Actually, I'm nearly half an hour into my walk as it is, so it'll be about time to turn back. Mind you, I did spend quite a lot of time exploring that old former swimming pool, if that's what that was. All spotty dotty, that one, isn't it? I'm walking towards the sea defence wall there. I don't know if people are familiar with the need for sea defence stuff, you know, depending on where you live in the world. Maybe if you're somewhere very landlocked, like right in the middle of America or something. Do you know about, you know, coastal erosion? Is that a stupid question? I just genuinely don't know. But I've been someone that's grown up in South Wales, never more than an hour's drive away from a seaside, and it's been part of my upbringing to witness coastal erosion. And so I was very interested in it in school. It was one of the things that I was interested in, but I had a lot of real life experience of exploring the coast, so I think this is why I was able to relate to it. Basically, the waves, you know, they just eat away at the land. I mean, it's a lot more complex than that, but at its very core, it's that. Look at those pipes, all that green coming out. It looks like it's vomiting out. Oh, I'm falling down holes here. I've reached the end of walking friendliness anyway. I think this is as far as I'm going to go, because I need to go back and meet up with IB after his site visit. It's been a very windswept walk, but it's been quite refreshing after being stuck in the car all those hours. We got to turn around and just go straight down to Natalie's, actually, which is Marsden in England, which is where we're going to stay. She's going to cook us dinner, which is very kind of her, and so we're looking forward to that. So we're going to aim to get there in time for dinner, and she's arranging Irish music session for us. I'm sorry about the wind. It is very windy right now. I'm trying to hold my hand up to shield it. I expect we'll probably need to eat something in the car to tide us over, because we've only had breakfast really and not lunch. We've got some very stinky cheese and a boiled egg left over from yesterday, which I put in 2 Ziploc bags because they were very pongy. Other than that, yeah, we're a bit short of stuff. Might need to buy something. Yeah, pity we couldn't stop and have a little, you know, seaside coffee together. Would be nice. Anyway, I'm gonna head back. There's an eatery there. I would love to go to it, but I haven't really got time. IB's texted he's gonna be late. I have got about 20 minutes till he comes, and look, there's a load of ruins over there. I might be able to get to them, but I've got to be honest, I'm really hungry. I'm gonna see if they sell sandwiches or something in that hut there. They do coffee. Spades and buckets. No, that's not good for food. Oh, they do OXO drinks. Bovril, Horlicks. It's unusual, isn't it? I don't see any sign of food though. No, I don't think they do. I think they've got ice creams and drinks. No, I'm gonna, sorry, that was taking a moment. I'm going dithering now because I'm getting low blood sugar, but I'm sure I am getting low blood sugar. I don't have any kind of monitor, so I don't actually know, but I think so. But Ivy's going to be in 15 minutes unless he gets even more held up, and there is food in the car. Not much, but there is some. Oh, we've come to another little bay. Hang on. Here we are, look. It's lovely, isn't it? Let's try and get to that castle. I'm sure it's closer than it looks. There's a lighthouse out there, which is actually working, it's flashing. Yes. This will keep me going. Oh, good schnaffle from the uni yesterday, Imo. I can't believe that was only yesterday. Cannot believe that was yesterday that my daughter left home. I haven't had any negative effects from that yet. I still feel fine about it. I look really haggard, sorry, it's all the wind. Got earache in both ears now as well. It's the castle, I've come a bit closer, eating those biscuits, walking along. I'm starting to feel better already. Thank goodness, it looks like another little cafe down there. Could be a nice day out, couldn't it, if you had time, not just rushing through like me. I got about 10 minutes till my boyfriend's come in, so I know whether to approach the castle or not. Might be able to go in it. I'm thinking what I should do instead is give him a quick ring on his hands-free and ask him if he would like me to order him a coffee from that kiosk, because then we could have that in the car together then, as we're heading on to Marsden. So I think that is what I will do. Going past in the car, we got our coffees. There's the Priory, not Castle. I got that wrong, didn't I? Oh, there we are, look. Just pulling into the bus stop here for a closer look.
Come back.
We've been on the road about 2 hours. We ate all the stinky cheese and the stinky egg, and got half an hour to go to get to Natalie's place. I'm a tired Imo. So we got to Natalie's. I don't know what time we got in, but she fed us the most delicious pasta bake with cheesy sauce. We had 3 helpings each. And we're going to go out and play some tunes very shortly. It's about 8:05 now and we're going out in 5 minutes. We're all a bit tired, to be honest, because we've been playing music every night this weekend. But we'll have a little gentle play, and I know what'll happen. We'll get a second wind and still be raring to go at closing time. Oh, I've got a big shadow, apologies. Anyway, Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please give it a like if you happen to like it, subscribe down below to watch more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next video.